All right. I'd like to give a big shout out, and I'm sending up prayers for Wendy Williams.
Wendy.
They made it official. Her show is a wrap.
Yeah.
Replacing her on the Wendy Williams show. I don't know if they're gonna call it the Sherry Shepherd show or what, but I can't get to the bottom of what Wendy's problem is.
They say she got dementia.
Is that right?
Yep. They say she has dementia.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh.
From when she fainted on the show? Yeah, I can see
No, that has something to do with that other stuff. That other stuff she got. But yeah, they say now the doctor say she has dementia.
She has dementia.
You think that came from all the drugs? Unfortunately, she was doing.
We don't know what it comes dementia.
Well, why she got to be? Why she got to be doing all the drugs?
She's on a lot of drugs.
But I've criticized her over the years, but it really, in essence, I've really, I mean, I'm not gonna say I've thought highly of her, but because I always thought she came up dissing
off of other people's problems.
Other people.
It was gossip TV.
I watched her diss Whitney. I watched her diss Bobby Brown. Just systematically, when you do that against your own people,
life comes.
First it can catapult you to stardom.
That's true.
Because they will promote you. Things that they want to say but can't say.
Yes.
So they put you up there. It's just,
Jason Whitlock.
If I may say Jason Whitlock, Charles Barkley, and some of the things, I love Charles, but some of the things they get him to say, they want to say.
In terms of chair.
I'm talking about his commentary with regards to black people,
right.
With regards to black, the plight of the black man. Charles Barkley has said some disparate things.
Yes.
Now, he said a lot of things that I agree with.
Yeah.
But, like I said, he said a lot of things that I think the system, the powers that be, have used
as a scapegoat to get away with some of the stuff that they want to say.
This is what we won't say. It's like, let's go get Charles. It's like that commercial used to be on.
Let's
get Mikey. He'll eat anything. So it's like, let's go get Charles. He'll say anything.
And sports and entertainment, DC, is the #1 arena that they use by people to down on people. Those two arenas right there, sports and entertainment, they do it, man.
No doubt about it, brother.
Question. But did they bring Oprah back? I mean, not Oprah, Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah,
she was only gone for 2 weeks.
She had one of them police nigga suspensions.
But hey,
2 weeks off.
Hey, but DC, put up to Juwan Howard because he's the first black man.
He slapped the shit out of him.
He slapped a white man and not get fired.
He's done in basketball.
He's the first. No. He's the first black.
He's not done.
Hey, Marcus.
Suspended for 5 games.
Marcus.
No, I got a.
They take it to the board.
Yeah, he's going back in 5 games.
Listen,
he's going back.
I got a strong connection with Juwan Howard.
Juwan Howard is coming.
Listen up. Listen up, bro.
Juwan,
come on now.
$100.
I know Juwan. I've been knowing Juwan since he was part of Fab Five.
Wait a minute.
$500 bet he don't get fired.
He's not gonna get fired.
He's not gonna. He got fired.
But you gotta give it to
$500.
Hey, brothers, you gotta give it to Juwan. He's the first. He's the first to hit on national TV and not get fired.
That's why it's gotta go to.
And the thing about it is, see, the thing about Juwan though.
That's not true.
No, it ain't true, but it was on Facebook. He read Facebook.
Y'all didn't see Cheney fight Calipari. Evidently, y'all remember Cheney.
Robert Perry, who was the white boy?
That was before Barr smacked the dude.
Exactly. So how can you say that?
But we're talking about.
How can you?
Bear got slapped by a whole
Exactly.
lot of niggas.
So how can you say that?
We're talking about the social media
They
in
didn't
this
get
era
fired.
today.
And social,
We're
come on,
talking
man.
about. We're seeing that.
That's where our sources
A lot
come
of
from
people. A lot of people don't remember what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did to Thomas Zach. Cole smacked him ass, knocked his ass out. It was cold out. But the thing about it is that Juwan Howard was seen more than Kareem's, and a lot of people don't.
He was seen just as much because you know about it. He was seen just as much because you.
Hold on, what the Chief did against Bill Laimbeer, people don't remember that either.
It was seen just as much as you know about it, right? You know about it.
They see it. It's been out there. People that Juwan Howard smack a white.
Open-handed him, bro. It ain't that drastic.
Open-handed smack a white dude after the game,
right?
And he get where the way as sensitive as the world is, he got fired. But to the point is that
he hasn't been fired.
He's not gonna get fired. He's not gonna get fired. He got suspended for the regular season. He's gonna be back during the playoffs. But he also, to my man Brian's point is that, and who he is gonna keep him around.
Who would that run up in the staff?
I agree with that.
Ron Artest.
Ron Artest. He slapped a white boy in the stand. He didn't get.
Well, he's not a staff member.
World mega world peace.
I'm just saying.
How many?
Nobody get fired.
How many slapped?
He slapped some white folk at the bar.
Yeah.
The white
threw
man,
a guy through a window.
But what I'm saying is that's totally different because you're talking about somebody who's a coach.
But you're
We talk Mark. Get their chance to talk, Mark. Thank you.
The black man on the internet the other day and in the restaurant nigga too many times. You think he got fired? He didn't get fired. Slap the shit out of that white man.
Coach, Juwan Howard is different. Your boy Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because he's a coach.
Right.
Yeah,
I agree.
He is the main
college coach.
Yeah, but he's still the main leadership of the team.
Mark, let me tell you what's. This is what I know. I'm telling you, they're saying an opinion.
Brian know now.
All right. What Saban was, he was trying to walk by the guy.
Right.
The guy stopped him and was going to make him talk.
Not him, but another guy.
Yeah, another guy. Then, one thing for the head coach, but he didn't. People understand it was an assistant that was jawing.
Right.
So he opened. They're not going to a head coach for an assistant jawing, especially
very good.
Not going to fire a head coach for an assistant jawing.
Very good.
Do y'all think now with this cancel culture?
Let's keep correct.
Go ahead.
Think now with this cancel culture that we have, that won't spark up something?
Right.
No, it won't.
Could Juwan face charges for that?
Let's keep it correct.
No, he's not. He's not going to face charges.
Question.
He's not going to face charges.
He's suspended for 5 games.
Let's keep correct. The assistant poured it on.
Press charges.
The reason that's not going to happen is the guy said something.
Thank you, DC.
He does not to be public knowledge.
That's why.
Well, not only
Juwan Howard says that white boy said, "Nigga, please." Then he a whole different situation to deal.
Is y'all the reason they have not publicized what the coach
They
Juwan
have
Howard.
not said
about Juwan Howard. The coach from Wisconsin grabbed Juwan Howard.
He did not. He said, and I'm gonna tell you also, I'm finna talk.
Give me time,
all right. Another thing that since Juwan Howard has been, go look at what I think. It's what I know. Juwan Howard has been the coach of Michigan. Basketball revenue has gone up $5.6.
That's correct.
Yes, for slapping us.
Correct
point.
But
that's a good ass point.
But the reason the dude pulled Jerome.
What's his name again?
Juwan.
He said something to him, and then
he pulled his arm down.
No. He said something to him. He grabbed him by the arm. Juwan then pulled away, pointed in his chest, and like, "Yo, you don't touch."
Not the man that Juwan slapped. It was the
that's right
hero feature act.
Exactly.
He smacked the assistant, pushed his, which they always want to. They don't.
It was
So the assistant
was Mook Mane and Marcus. They stepped up his leg. Me look.
Yeah.
So it was not apples to apples,
Right.
brother. Defense of Juwan Howard. No matter what my position, no matter what claim to fame, no matter what my status in the hierarchy, you know, he's a head coach, blah, blah. I don't know what the boy said, but there are some instances where I will overlook all that shit, get too far out of line, here with me. So some people have said, well, you know, coach, you should have controlled yourself, depending on what the boy said. Because, you know, I've been in situations that it's going to hurt my career. But this motherfucker like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
I'm
DC,
listening to their ass.
but DC, this thing about it is though, is that Juwan Howard, we already know that it's hard enough to be a black man to be a head coach in a major D1 program, whether it's
We
football,
know that, but you don't.
whether it's football or basketball. So
Expound on that. Like, why is it hard?
Go ahead, Mark.
all right, so the thing about it is the repercussions of John Thompson and Don Chaney, they were already established when they did certain things, and people look past that because Don Chaney was a coach that everybody revered to a certain extent.
Juwan Howard's a two-time NBA champion.
Hold on. But John Chaney and John Thompson has a respect of coach that Juwan had.
Can I just hold on a second? Let me start right there.
All right. Go ahead.
The reason I know Juwan got respect, that's why that guy called that timeout. That was more about ego. One, you supposed to be the high dude. You supposed to be the high guy.
That
I'm gonna call out and do it.
Question.
So Dash chose me. He got that guy respect, and that's why he did what he did.
No. But Brian.
That was a feature act.
He knew
Brian.
I guarantee that.
10 minutes ago, but I'm rocking this motherfucker.
But Brian,
I'm gonna do 20 more minutes. The hell with that headline. That's what that was.
Brian,
It was a disrespectful display.
Exactly.
You know, to the public. It was like, hey man,
That's what it was.
This guy a joke.
Yeah.
But Brian,
To you, got a few victories of 10 or 12. Never called a timeout.
But Brian,
on any other coach.
I can't think of any case where done that.
But
Exactly.
again,
Exactly.
Russell Westbrook
See,
got
now you don't
mad-
get.
got mad the other day because by about 10, like 20 or 30 seconds to go, and the boy went down there and slammed the ball with like 7 seconds to go.
all right, what about
Russ went at him like, man, what kind of disrespect?
The whole thing is,
they were hold
on TV, so they had to give some time. They had to give some kind of punishment. It was captured on
a
TV.
couple years. That dude from Kansas put that dunk on that motherfucker on that dude, and they had the Big 12 a couple years ago. That's similar to that. What I'm saying is that the difference is that Juwan Howard reputation as a coach that John Chaney and John Thompson has, and you know, as a black man, you have to have a certain reputation over time.
True that.
To allow yourself to get away with certain things, because Bobby Knight has done way more worse stuff. Not initially.
But hold on.
No. Wait.
Caught on tape.
Hold on.
We got caught on tape.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Let him finish up, man.
Bobby Knight got caught on a lot of stuff, but it wasn't until he started losing where Indiana was like, all right, now that we're not ships, you're not getting the Final Fours. After 30-some years, we got to get rid of you. But in those 30-some years, he did a whole lot worse than Juwan Howard.
Howard went to the Elite 8 in his first year. What are you talking about?
But what I'm saying,
And you talking about no respect of what he doing? He ain't done.
I'm talking about as a head. As a head coach is different, man.
Dude, you gonna tell me?
It's different.
Listen up,
it's
dog.
Different. It's different.
On some real stuff, man.
Different.
Listen,
It's real
we've been
different.
talking the whole time.
Hold on. Go ahead, Brian.
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to tell you is, dude, like, you can sit there and say he had any respect. The bottom line is, which is wise today, only thing you don't care about the respect of the league or that. The bottom line, you need to have the respect of your locker room and your players and your peers, with your other coaches. That's why I broke out. That dude called a timeout with a 15-minute lead and lack of disrespect. I agree with it, but I'm talking about a field I worked in. I ain't gonna tell you how to do your field, but that I've worked in, you ain't got to agree with it. I'm telling you what I worked in. There's certain things you do not coach in football or basketball that is a sign of disrespect. No matter how long you've been coaching.
You know, it's amazing to me, and this is not taking sides either way. It's amazing to me the divisive, and we all partners, man.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's every subject, America
It's disagree.
comes down to race.
Yeah, exactly.
Every subject.
Every subject comes down to race.
It comes down to a racial what this is about.
DisRace.
Oh, we good.
This race. This race. So it's amazing. You can deny that racial components still exist in this society all you want. It's amazing. I've been captured all week and use guards to invading Ukraine. Watched all the videos. But you know what's on my mind as a black man in America? When you watch have y'all been watching the progress? Any black people?
Watching what?
Aggression of the invasion of Russia.
Yes.
Any black, because you know why?
I haven't seen any black people.
You know why?
I
Not
haven't seen
immigrant.
any black people in.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're going to need us.
They're not in Ukraine.
I'm just saying that America is distinct. That this racial bias and this racial really is ours.
Yes.
Ukraine got, I think,
That guy's a loose cannon.
correct. She can't check. 8 million people. No. Ukraine, 38 million people. Russia, 100-something million. United States, 340-something million people. There are more black people in America than people, period, in Ukraine. But every in America has a racial component to it. And so it's amazing to me that these other countries, they have conflicts, but simple and illogical as the conflicts in America, which are all, as we've exhibited on this show. Everything in America basically comes back to race.
Yes.
DC, does it disturb you that they're so willing to after the gold ring, like you said, we hear that in a sense need more help in here in America?
More black than people in totality. I think Ukraine 38 million people,
But
it's 40-something people, 47 million black. More black people in America than people in Ukraine.
But DC, the difference with Ukraine, the difference with Ukraine is an economic thing.
41, huh?
It's an economic thing. People of Ukraine.
Well, it's economic in America.
No. The people of Ukraine are not white people. First of all,
What?
Ukraine is not white. They're not white, and they're not white.
Are they black?
DC.
And they-
140 million people live
In Russia's 140-something million.
It's an economic.
40,000 of them are
it's a
40,000.
It's a
40 million.
40,000.
It's
Out of 100.
140
Ukraine
people.
You
40 million black. More black people in America than Ukraine has total population.
the economic.
Wait, what do they contribute? What? No, give them the mic. Give them the mic. What can they help America with? What does Ukraine have from the world?
First of all,
there's an economic issue. Explain.
Because of the oil and also because of the where they are in the globe. It has nothing to do with race. People in Ukraine, fucking European white people.
For a person,
person
in America to say that anything for a black man to say that anything in the world, wake up, Will, has nothing to do with race is asinine. Because in America, evident and proven that everything America and that into the world has something to do with race.
And to say that, but I'm saying that the issue with Ukraine has something to do with a situation between the Russians and the American government. And most Ukrainians are not European whites. And that's what people don't understand about that.
It don't matter about European whites.
Mark, we're
They're
not talking
white.
about that.
What are they?
But you're trying to compare Ukraine's situation, and the Ukraine situation is a whole nother
Give
situation.
us your take on the invasion
Russia and Ukraine.
of,
All right,
of
so
Russia.
Ukraine was was a part of the Soviet Union.
Don't give me that. Let me explain something.
I'm about to explain something to you.
Some superior white man talking. To
I am going to explain to it. So they want to have Ukraine back because they had Ukraine when they was the Soviet Union. Ukraine has an economic issue, and they have resources in Ukraine, and it's a global situation that allows them to think. But the Ukrainians are not European American. They're not European white people. Right? So the thing about it is the same thing about the Black Sea and the Cyprus. All that is the thing about having a control over a certain region that is in a certain area that has certain resources, and that's all it is.
I just been searching the black population in the world on the internet.
I didn't say it was black.
I can't find any.
Doesn't exist, brother.
Dude, when I'm saying
I can't find no black.
there are people of color in
It
Ukraine.
does not exist.
It's on you, Mook. I got nothing.
White people, man.
There might be some people
But if
of
they're not
color,
white,
but it's not significant. There are more black people in America than the total.
And Russia put together.
Yeah, what's your you're not listening, Mark. You're not listening.
It don't make no sense.
You're not what everything that you're saying has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Everything that you're saying right now
Bringing up Ukraine to what you're talking about has no.
talking about.
One reason Russia went with Ukraine because Ukraine was the all.
Why are we talking about Ukraine?
England
Hold up,
and
Mark.
Russia. They can't heat this.
What are you talking about?
We just brought it up in our conversation.
The only reason that America is relevant because of the population in America. Canada, population in Canada is 100 and something. The population is less than half of the American population. For you to insist that, but those cases, know what? Know what? Okay, know what, motherfucker?
You brought up Ukraine
Nope.
into your comments, and I was like, Ukraine into what you're talking about.
The hell if it motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about.
Ukraine doesn't have nothing to do with what you were talking about in the beginning.
Drinking so much when we're here.
Stop putting the
Ukraine and Johnny Walker mixed up.
It's not Ukraine.
Hey, you have nothing to do with what you were talking about originally.
You're talking about Ukraine, Roy.
Yeah, Ukraine. Y'all some comedians,
Ladies and gentlemen.
and I'm not gonna back down on y'all. I'm not gonna back down on y'all on what we're talking about.
Chicago Z is on his way. And I'm telling you now, I'm putting it down. No holds barred. I'm at a point in my career where I don't give a shit. So I'm laying it down. Big shout outs to where was that? Richard. Jacksonville, Florida.
South Haven.
Haven, Mississippi, right outside Memphis. I had a ball. Big out. Boy, Mike, big shout out to Quake. I told you I was going to do it. Big shout out to Quake. Got his special. Dave Chappelle is backing him. Donnell Rollins got his special. Dave Chappelle is backing him. I'm going to do one and combine it as they have asked me to do with Nappy Valley. So we're going to get the money, y'all. I'm DC Curry.
I'm Bo Peep.
Mohawk Minister.
White Mark.
Mook Mane.
White Mark, Marcus Combs.
I'm DC Curry. We'll holler.